The first time I came up here, this happened. Yep, a hawk. And this was supposed to be a clean water tower dive, but since then, I backed off. Man, once I saw that water tower for the first time, I was like, holy smokes. It looked so small from where we were at, but once I got up to it with the drone, I was like, wow, this is such a beautiful water tower. It's so rustic looking, out here in the middle of like a bunch of farmland. Like, what more can you ask for when you're trying to learn FPV, you know what I mean? So before we get too far into this, let me explain to you what a dive is. What you're doing in a dive is you're going to the highest most point of something, in this particular case, the water tower. And once you get to the top of it, you're gonna cut your throttle and you're just gonna free fall straight down it, looking right at the ground as if you were diving. So my goal was to be able to pull off a nice dive, get really close to the ground, and then just zoom right out of it. This water tower has been in my head for a while. I didn't crash the last time, but I also didn't commit. I bailed halfway through every dive, and yeah, the hawk didn't help. That hawk was just perched up there like the final boss of a video game. And unfortunately for me, it was pretty much game over at this point. So it's back to the drawing board and back to the city where there's less animals. Oh, that's dog poop. So what we're doing right now is we're gonna be heading over to this building. It used to be a laundromat, and I would walk by every single day. We're gonna go revisit this area. Toss these keys in this little pocket. Put in just an apartment complex. It has like a little coffee shop on the bottom of it. If anybody knows me, you know that I love street art. What better street artist than Obey Shepherd Ferry to have a mural? It looks like I have a pretty clear, clean entry and entrance. There's no cables, so I could just go up it, drop down, and then kind of come down over here and maybe rip through these trees a little bit. Radio Master Boxer, Pyro Drone Edition. So far, so good. I've loved this. I've only had it for a few days, but it's been a lot of fun so far. That's good. That's a good note. Crash it right into myself. I don't understand. This thing's been acting funny lately. Come on, man. All right, so I just got something that says aircraft processor overheated. It is hot. It's actually really hot. Holy smokes. Are we bringing out the big guns? All right, we're pulling out the GEP RC. Oh, that car's gone now. That's cool. So if we go like, come up it, and then drop right down it. Got a little close to that billboard though. That's actually not bad though. Then I can kind of pull out this. I mean, we got a couple of solid ones though. Let's put it back up and rip around a little bit more. Nice. Fun little rip. I mean, now I can at least feel it out and kind of move forward and make that a little bit cleaner, a little bit better. But let me know in the comments, you guys like when I make more of the vlog type stuff or just the raw shooting stuff? Man, this is cool. This is a cool little camera. This is the Insta360 Go 3S. I have it on a little magic arm made by Small Rig, but also it's got a magnet on the back of the little pod as well. And you can just kind of snap it to anything. Here, I'll show you. Like you see that? This pole, boom. And now we're here making a little video, and then as soon as you want to put it back in this pod right here that I actually have a little previewer on, you can pop it right back in, just like that. You can even fit this thing inside of my sunglasses compartment. Wow, this thing's awesome. And now that I've got a little bit more experience, it was time to go back to the countryside. This time I came back with more confidence, tuned rates, and a new FPV friend who was able to give me some tips along the way.
These Gala 3s are so sick.
And I got a gigantic head, so you're gonna need to tighten them.
Oh no, my head's gigantic also.
Okay, cool. We came back for redemption, but first, we got a little sidetracked by this. What's that little guy? I'm like talking like it's a cat.
I can't even hear its rattle.
Wait, not that. This, an abandoned dairy farm with trees, gaps, character, basically an unexpected playground. So this is what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna go down this walking path. I'm gonna go a little bit fast. I'm gonna go kind of fast. And then when I get past the farm, I'm just gonna cut right, go behind the farm. So I'll go behind it while rising at the same time.
Okay, sounds good.
touchdown in your city, that's arrival. Y'all got one thing on your mind, it's survival. But if you wanna take a shot at the title, call the medic, we checking your vitals. Let me tell them one time, I've been on the grind, this my prime. Let me tell them one time, I've been on the grind, and this my prime. Let me tell them one time.
I just ran right into the tree.
Sounds like you're good still.
Yeah, I'm good still. Wait, did you crash? Let's go find it. Is it inside or is it?
I had got on a call to do an AC gig like that night.
Oh, what's up, dude?
We ran into the tree.
Oh, it's okay.
Let's, okay, I'm down to my 4S's now.
Eventually, we made it to the water tower. I gotta take a break. Making videos while hiking up a mountain is not the easiest. It still looked massive, but this time I wasn't alone and I wasn't backing out either. And no hawk in sight for now. Hey, I know all you FPV people out there have been scared by a bird or another animal of some sort, so leave a comment below about your scariest moment when flying FPV versus animals. So I went up a couple times and then finally one clean line. That dive meant more to me than just checking a shot off the list. It reminded me how far I've come and how important it is to fly with people who help you grow. Last time, I second-guessed everything. This time, I felt locked in. Flying with someone new, testing new builds, getting out of my head a little, it made all the difference. This wasn't about proving anything to anyone else. Well, maybe the hawk. No, I'm just kidding. I just needed to use that hawk as a villain to tell a story. And honestly, that hawk deserved an Oscar. If you've ever had a spot that got the best of you, just go back and get it. You'll be surprised how far you've come. I got a trip coming up to Las Vegas for WrestleMania, and you already know I'll be stopping along the way to fly and shoot as much FPV as I can. I actually got back into FPV because of WWE. There's a story there, and I'll be telling that soon. If you haven't seen my last video, make sure to check that out, and let me know if there's anything I can do to improve this channel. Like and subscribe, and stick around if you like cinematic FPV and storytelling. I got a lot more coming. Peace and love, and see you in the air.